Greetings, viewers, old and new, and welcome to a very special episode of Presidents Play the Dinoblade demo.
That's right, folks. We finally let our resident Jurassic Park escapee, the dementia-sore himself, Joseph Robinette Biden, choose a game for us to play, and evidently he felt the call of his long-dead brothers and sisters because we've booted up this meme-turned indie souls-like about sword-fighting dinosaurs.
That insane description is all the hook we need. Joe will be taking us through the demo today, and then we will share our thoughts about the experience at the end.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I heard you guys were playing Dinoblade, so I thought I'd stop by and watch Joe get fucking clobbered.
Isn't there a manhunt underway for you right now, Hillary?
On the contrary, I am not locked in here with them. They are locked in here with me. But enough about me boosting my KD ratio so sky high that I'll make it to Mars before Elon does by climbing atop a pile of the corpses of my enemies. Let's give the people what they came here for. Start the game, Joseph.
Yes, of course, Miss Clinton. Right away.
No intro cinematic for the demo, just straight into gameplay. Probably the right call. Let's get straight to the action. For this kind of goofy concept to really work, the combat is going to have to be tight and exciting. I hope it delivers the goods, cause it's hard not to root for projects like this.
Jun Nguyen, a senior animator at Sucker Punch, published a video a few years ago involving a Spinosaurus wielding an enormous greatsword, and there was a tremendous amount of interest from the online community about the prospect of a full game. And now here we are with one on the horizon.
When I heard there was gratuitous dinosaur violence and Souls and Sekiro-style combat, I was already sold. And then you throw in the heavy metal soundtrack, and I just knew this project was going to hit the spot.
I love that Spinosaurus was chosen as our player character. You know, I ran with a gang of Spinosauruses during the late Cretaceous period, and I really look back on those memories fondly. That's why Jurassic Park 3 is my favorite in the franchise.
I can't believe you were ever president. But anyway, how's the game feel so far, Joe?
Good, so far, just getting a feel for things. The attack animations look really anime, which I dig. If you're gonna try and pull off a ludicrous concept, you might as well lean way into it. The sound when you strike enemies is kinda weak though. It's like a soft little thump, so it kinda lessens the impact. You'd think there would be more of a visceral sound effect than stock cartoon punching sound.
Yeah, I agree. Those little baby thwacks are my only sound-related gripe. The weapons clanging together on parries sounds good. The ambient solemn dinosaur-esque music as you traverse is nice. And the bosses all come complete with bangin' soundtracks.
I love the menu theme as well.
Yeah, all that's cool, but I need the combat to dial it up a notch after this little tutorial. I was pretty impressed with some of the animations in the trailer, so I'm hoping to see some of that in action.
Looks like we have a ranged attack built in, which is nice, assuming Joe can create enough space to charge it up.
Get a little practice in down here. You'll want to have a good feel for the spacing and charge up time. The energy wave does a lot of damage and is very cheap on resonance expenditure, which is essentially dino mana.
I wonder what the in-universe explanation is for dinosaurs wielding medieval weapons instead of, claws and teeth?
Hell no, stop with that. You spend half of our BioShock series being a goddamn lore dweeb. We are not letting lore or story get in the way of our Dino Souls fighting game. We need this to be a Michael Bay summertime action blockbuster, not some Ari Aster art house nonsense nobody can understand.
You better keep Ari Aster's name out your fucking mouth, Donald.
Oh, whatever. Everything after Hereditary is so boring.
I think I'm with Donald on this one.
Might just be you two's worst take yet.
But Joe, go ahead and spend your SP to boost your attributes. The customization isn't super deep at this point, but I do appreciate the ability to build your Spino a little differently to increase replay value.
I think I'll spread the points around between health, damage, and stamina. I don't have much to spend resonance on at the moment, so I'll hold off on that for now. Surely things won't suddenly and dramatically get more difficult and make me wish I had allocated my points differently, right?
Haha, Joe. You know what happens every time we say something like that, right?
Yeah, Joe is deep fried. The mooks between bosses are cannon fodder, but the three bosses are pretty engaging fights. And I happen to know that Joe is ass at fast-paced computer gaming. So this is about to be a shit show.
My PS5 controller kept messing up the audio for some reason. And y'all have said that about every series, and I keep defying expectations, so just watch me.
Looks like a boss arena ahead.
Okay, I dig the little Aura Farm boss intro. Now hopefully Joe lives long enough for us to enjoy the fight.
Damn, Hillary wasn't kidding. That charge attack took off a big chunk of Kira's health, but the charge up time is significant. I'll have to be very careful trying to fit it in.
Oh, that's what she said. But anyway, good strategy here, Joe. Blocking a few attack strings to learn the parry timing is generally safe, as long as you keep an eye on your stamina bar, of course.
Wait, I thought you wanted Joe to get smoked? Why are you glazing him and offering pointers?
The more I help him, the better he does, and the more heartbreaking it will be for him when he still manages to fuck it up.
Okay, damn, I'm sorry I asked.
I wonder what Kira the Exiled was exiled from.
Okay, Steve Urkel, settle down.
Face it, Barack, there's probably not going to be much lore because dinosaurs can't speak or write, so how the heck would it even be communicated?
Oh, for fuck's sake, will the three of you please shut the hell up so I can focus?
Yeah, all right, fine. You're doing surprisingly well, honestly. Maybe it has a phase 2? I have definitely liked how fast and action-packed some of these exchanges have been. Definitely a lot better than the regular mobs on the way here.
Agreed. This has been a bit of a slugfest, hasn't it? Joe legitimately having a shot on his first try was not something I would have bet on.
Oh, look out, Joe, it's Chris Hansen. He finally found you.
Help me, Jesus, help me, Tom Cruise. Hey, wait, Chris Hansen isn't here. You distracted me so I'd die. Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Just gonna put that one in my back pocket for the Bioshock death competition. You know, for a rainy day.
Whatever, man. She ain't gonna get me with that charge attack. And now I can hit her with the old 1, 2, skip to my loot.
Hell yeah, Joe, nice combo.
Those heavy attacks are slow, but they stagger large dinosaurs and bosses well. You just can't always commit to the full combo, because they'll sometimes use quick counterattacks that will interrupt your home run swings.
This is your best attempt yet. Don't fumble the bag, Joe.
Fuck, as if on cue I missed 2 straight parries.
And down goes Joseph.
That's alright, I think I have it down now. I got something for her punk ass this time.
No bullshit, the mid-air parry into the slam attack was pretty damn cool.
Agreed, this boss fight is pretty good. I wasn't sure if the combat would be exciting enough to match the concept, but this is pretty sick.
If you like this one, Barack, just wait until boss 3. It's cinema.
Damn, we gotta see that. This has been a nice appetizer, but put Kira down and let's get to the really good stuff, Joe.
Yeah, I was on the fence a little until this fight, but damn, this has my blood pumping. I think the boss moveset has style, and is challenging but very fair. The hitboxes feel pretty good also. This is a really strong entry as far as first bosses go. I'd probably already be through it if I was able to use my PS5 controller. I noticed there is support for Xbox controllers, and while my PlayStation 1 worked well enough, I hope there is official support for PlayStation controllers once the game is fully released.
I agree, casting as wide a net as possible is probably good for an indie like this. The more accessible, the better. I know being bad at fast-paced keyboard gameplay is a skill issue, but still, here's hoping.
Okay, everybody shut up for just a second so I can lock in. I almost got her. Hell yeah, know your place, trash.
Souls player dies a dozen times to a boss and then finally wins and acts superior. Classic!
Okay, Joseph, now that you have a boss SP, you can purchase one of these 4 skills that cost resonance and have short cooldowns. Check out the animation boxes on the right of the screen to see them play out. Meteor Slice is a jumping attack, and AoE, good for bosses and small groups of enemies. Meteor Dash is my favorite for bosses, dealing a single powerful blow after a short windup. It's one of the easier attacks to fit into boss windows if you're able to roll behind them. Alpha Roar stuns all targets briefly, allowing you time to use a powerful attack or create space to heal. I honestly haven't tried it yet because it's less flashy than the other options. And finally, Meteor Zone is similar to Dash, but has a larger AoE and better range at the cost of a short delay before the strikes materialize and land. It's better for catching crowds of mooks, and usable on bosses, but not quite as easy to fit into boss punish windows as Dash is. Pick one, and let's hustle to boss 2.
I'm gonna go with Meteor Slice. I had a lot of success with jumping attacks against Kira, so this should fit pretty seamlessly into my playstyle. I'll throw some points in resonance here, and we'll be off.
Pretty sweet animation, not gonna lie.
Hey, what's this?
It's an extra boss SP, your reward for being observant. Grab Meteor Dash, you'll want it for the upcoming boss fights.
Okay, sounds good. Little secrets for exploring the environment is a nice addition. The environment looks nice. Some of the foliage glitches in and out, but I assume there will be some optimization before release. But the level design has essentially been long linear walks through a canyon. A little dino parkour there, I suppose?
I agree with you, Narcolepsy Sore. Could just be a test environment for the sake of the demo. Let's face it, we are all probably here for the dino combat. I'm not surprised, that's where the primary focus is at this stage.
I don't think a release date has been announced, so there's plenty of time to cook. Plus, the trailer showed some varied terrains and more open areas, so I'm optimistic.
This laptop isn't super inspiring or anything either, so other folks with better gear might get better rendering of details with higher settings. I think it looks fine though.
Damn, he blocked it. I guess it's good that some dinos can neutralize the ranged attack since it's so strong and has great reach.
Do you guys think we will get to use different weapons other than just a sword? I kinda dig that great hammer.
There are some other swords locked in the menu. I don't think I saw any other weapon type, though. Would probably take a lot of work to have different weapon classes and move sets. It's a nice thought, though. I really want Kira's scythe.
Hey, looks like I found another glowing orb. I hope it's something cool.
Looks like they are attacking that young Ankylosaurus. You should try and save him, Joseph.
Little too late for that, Barack.
Wait, how young exactly?
Oh, certainly too young for you, Herbert the Pervert. This is another special attack. You get to summon this feisty little dino to rush in and attack your enemies. It's a quicker ranged attack than the basic charge attack, but costs more resonance. It's pretty useful, and it's nice to have options.
Hey, look in the distance. Is that a T-Rex?
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Joe is about to get gnawed on like beef jerky.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of pain in Joe's future.
Speaking of pain in the near future, if you don't mind me asking, you do have a plan to break Bill out of the Hamlet prison before he is executed, right?
Nah, I for one am glad that at least one crooked US politician is serving some time behind bars. It's a good start, am I right, folks?
Hillary, Bill Clinton, your husband, the father of your children, is gonna die.
Oh no! Anyway,
And people think I'm the villain of the group for wanting to harvest the little sisters. Meanwhile, crooked Hillary gets a pass. Just making sure I'm understanding this right.
So Donnie, you feeling jealous at all that someone is probably dropping the soap in front of Bill in prison right now?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Probably just a senior moment, don't mind little old me.
Wait, Donald, have you not been on social media lately?
No, I haven't been able to charge my phone for a few days. I had to save all my warpstone to run my laptop for this video.
Oh boy, please wait until we finish recording to get online. I don't want to be here when you see the memes.
why don't we just focus on things that are actually important and relevant to this video, like Joe coming up on the second boss of the demo. After an uninspiring performance against Kira, I can't imagine how much of a disaster this is about to be.
Hell yeah, I'm stoked to see what's in store. Guy's doing the bell-bearing hunter-style menacing trudge towards you.
Damn, that jump closed ground quick.
Take that. Oh shit.
He just hit you with the savage lion's claw ash of war. That was pretty damn cool.
Sure as hell didn't feel very cool. But I'll say it again. The absurdly anime dinosaur fighting styles is a huge W.
Well, there's the first of what I can only assume will be many, many deaths. You're going to have to figure out how to roll the jumping attacks that have that orange glow to them, because you cannot block them.
Yeah, I think moving towards him to roll behind his jump attacks is the best strategy. Whenever I was trying to get away and create space, I just couldn't get far enough away to outrange them.
Another banging boss theme here also. Hey, did you guys listen to the new Megadeth singles?
Yeah, I dig the riffs and solos. Cautiously optimistic, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It's just too bad the lyrics are extremely cheesy, even for Mega Dave, but I guess after 40 years of it, I just gotta enjoy it for what it is.
It's already better than Metallica's 72 seasons. Miss me with that butt rock bullshit.
Might be the first time you and I are in alignment. Metallica hasn't put out anything decent since 2008.
Hey, they're ancient. Cut them some slack.
Our editor has gotten to see Inferi, Revocation, Entheos, Fallujah, and the Zenith Passage lately. Lucky bastard. If I wasn't stuck in the shitty Darkest Dungeon Hamlet with you dickheads, I would have been at all of those shows.
Inferi is probably the only band I've seen that's as good live as Nile is. Those guys are just insane.
I got to check out Fallujah's new album, Xenotaph, the other day. It's pretty excellent.
Pause. Joe's about to eat shit once again.
God damn it. I just remembered to spend my resonance on special attacks. I keep getting caught up in the fight and forgetting to use them.
Nice opening combo with the summoning attack into Meteor Dash. You iced about 15% of his HP right off the bat. Axe is noticeably more tanky than Kira was. Perhaps Joe should have put more points into his damage output?
Or resonance. Those special attacks are pricey to use.
At least Joe is rolling through the jump attacks more consistently and getting parries on the spinning attacks. You're probably going to have to cut out a whole bunch of Joe's failed attempts, so this video doesn't break the channel duration record on account of all these dirt naps.
Hey, didn't it look like I got damaged and killed by my own summoned dinosaur just then? Right at 14 minutes and 21 seconds. If you slow it down, you can see my health go down about a full second before Axe even swings his weapon. Who the hell turned friendly fire on? I haven't felt this betrayed since my own party threw me under a bus in 2024.
I love you, buddy, but you were unfit to run.
Just like how Obama can't, quote, unfit Big Mike's third leg from his rear-facing egress, you just know the damage caused by that thing is permanent.
Low blow, Donald.
Speaking of getting low and blowing, Hey, Donald, was Bubba Bill or Ghislaine's horse? I'm dying to know.
You're dying of age-induced cellular degeneration, and I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Take your pills and focus up so we can finally get to that third boss Hillary mentioned.
Bro just deflected the question like Wolf from Sekiro.
Okay, lay off Donald before we get more comments complaining about us making fun of him.
I appreciate you all having my back. You know these commies like to gang up on me, but I can take the heat. Besides, there's more current events to meme on related to me since I'm the president. So I get it. Whereas Joe is incapable of even reading off a teleprompter anymore, and the only Obama-related news of late is his domestic partner bellyaching about their hair or some bullshit. Like, who cares? I sure as hell don't.
All right, enough. After a couple hours of gameplay, Joe finally remembered he has 3 heals and utilized all of his special attacks and is about to clear this boss.
Alley-oop. Another good tutorial boss overall, teaching you to roll towards some attacks instead of away from them, and introducing unblockable moves. I'm going to grab Meteor Zone with the boss skill point, and I'll get moving towards that final demo boss.
I actually think Joe might be right, and you can hit yourself with the summoning attack if you target an enemy really close to you. Definitely forces you to make sure your spacing is on point, but I'm not sure if it's intentional or not.
Couldn't tell you. Maybe I'll get around to asking about it on the Steam page. But we haven't talked about that jumping energy wave Joe has done a few times. Seems like an auto counterattack. Your Spino launches after you parry several enemy attacks. I think bosses have a small visible bar under their health bar that fills as you parry. And we are coming up on that final boss now. Grab your popcorn, folks.
Oh shit, it's the T-Rex.
Say your prayers, buddy.
Kasei the Tyrant, bro, is cold as ice for using an Ankylosaurus as a weapon.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that design choice. His aura is insane right off the bat. Guy just no-sold the charge attack, and then countered with one of his own. Our editor is going to have to quit his day job to have time to edit down all the dozens of times Joe is about to get put through a blender.
Saying blender right as Kasei hits Joe with the old Dark Souls 3 spike mace spin to win combo was good timing, and certainly not specifically recorded and edited to be that way.
I definitely have to avoid getting backed into a wall like that. I need to be able to create space if he does that spin combo. I don't know that I'm very confident I could time the rolls.
Nice Meteor Zone into dash combo there, Joe.
Thanks, Barry. I finally have a little momentum here.
Okay, I take back what I said about wanting that dinosaur's great hammer. Mr. Developer Guy, give me that giant-ass weapon Kasei has, and my life is yours.
We're just gonna gloss over him making the Ankylosaurus bite the curb to initiate phase 2, huh?
Seeing as that Ankylosaurus was definitely going to be lunch. The concept of beating someone's ass with your food is crazy, right? It would be like if I ordered a burrito from Taco Bell and then clubbed Joe to death with it.
Stealing that idea the next time there's another dickwad in federal prison that's about to sing like Tweety Bird to the feds. Forcing someone to self-delete their save file via bedsheets is satisfying, but sometimes you just gotta get your hands dirty to achieve a full release. You know what I mean?
No, the hell, we do not know what you mean.
I was just joking a couple years ago when I said people should inject disinfectants to cure themselves of COVID. But if someone told me a shot of bleach would cleanse that image from my head, I'd do it. No questions asked.
On God. I'm about to skip my cancer treatments and go voluntarily to the great nursing home in the sky, just so I never have to think about Hillary's, quote, full release, ever again.
Joseph, I need you to lock in here. Everyone just saw you spam the caps lock key instead of rolling with shift, thus selling the attempt.
Guy lost his place on the keyboard and got demolished. He really is ass at playing on PC.
Easy to be a critic when you don't have to play. It sure would be hilarious if in your first episode of BioShock you got your ass drilled repeatedly by a Big Daddy.
Phrasing. But anyway, Joe, you have shown some short bursts of good gameplay, but you seem to frequently forget you can heal and don't use your special attacks enough. The game also teaches you some lessons with the first 2 bosses, such as Kira using a quick counterattack if you get too greedy with combo strings, and Axe alternating parryable and unparryable attacks, and you're forced to put all those lessons together in order to have any chance against Kasei. The boss progression for this demo seems pretty well thought out.
Interrupting his charge in midair with Meteor Zone was sick. If only Joe was better at the game to really give the combat the flair and pizzazz it deserves. I guess you're kind of trash at Souls-likes that don't let you just summon George to carry you through the whole game?
I'll ignore your attempts at rage bait because damn, I really miss George. And don't look now, but I almost got this big bastard. Just a little more. Motherfucker.
Ha, see, what did I tell you, Donald? Wasn't that satisfying? Joe Biden snatching defeat from the jaws of victory due to incompetence, just like in 2024. Art really does imitate life. Guess I should phone up Kamala and see if she can take over for you, since you're unmistakably and undeniably unfit.
Imagine having to wait 40 videos to finally get to pick what we play, and then choosing something you're trash at.
Okay, everyone, cut Joe some slack. He's so goddamn old that President's Play YouTubers are having to create in-universe lore to prepare for when he kicks the bucket by like next Tuesday, probably. Let's try a different approach, perhaps? This channel has surpassed 700 subscribers, which we really appreciate, by the way, and all 700 of them, plus whoever else finds this video on YouTube, are gonna witness you getting your shit absolutely rocked.
And once it's on the internet, it's forever. No amount of begging our editor to take it down will save you.
Well, not all computer stuff is forever. You'll never find my emails. Die, mad losers.
Please stop derailing my pep talk.
Barack, you can omit the pep talk and bribing me with Dairy Queen to play better, all right? I am in real life mad right now, and I need to lock in.
Well, okay, fine, you're on your own. Good luck.
Don't need it. I've almost got his ass now. I dumped all of my resonance counterattacking, and I'm playing it safe by slamming him from behind.
Run that by me again?
Just everyone shut up.
Hell yeah, Joseph, you did it!
That kill cam was so cool it completely cleansed my palate of all of Joe's countless deaths.
Damn, bro, my heart is pounding after that. The boss fights have so much hype.
Well, that's the end of the demo, boys. I guess it's time to deliver our final verdict, right? What are your impressions?
I really had a good time. The outrageously anime dinosaur fighting styles are fun and really show a commitment to the absurdity of the game's premise, in the best kind of way. The boss fights were really solid and exciting. The soundtrack slaps. And I appreciated how Kira and Axe do a good job teaching and reinforcing different combat mechanics before throwing you into the goddamn meat grinder with Kasei.
The meat grinder is no exaggeration. Our viewers probably only saw like 5 deaths to Kasei, while we had to sit through Joe getting demolished for hours like the White House's East Wing.
The balance felt good, though. I mean, the fights were challenging but very fair. Most of the hitboxes matched up visually, and the parry timings felt intuitive. I definitely had a lot of fun during the boss fights in particular.
The Steam page hints at a bit of a story and quest, and I imagine a lot of that will probably be delivered through text descriptions for the player's sake, which is on brand for a Souls-like.
For once, I agree with Trump on this. As long as there's some charm to it, I don't think folks will be overly critical of the story. We are mostly here for the zany Dino swordplay that birthed this game in the first place.
That little agreement is more common ground between party lines than America has seen in years. So it sounds like we are all pretty happy with the boss fights and combat in general. Any critiques at this point?
I feel it needs some optimization so the environment details don't glitch out on mid-range settings.
Speaking of the environment, it amounted to linear paths in a canyon, which could just be for the sake of simplicity for the demo. What we saw looked nice, but I'm hoping for more dynamic and varied environments in the full release.
The boss combat was great, but the dinos in between were little more than cannon fodder, with some only having a single attack string. I am hoping time spent between bosses will receive a great deal of love, so that players aren't inclined to just rush through to get to the next boss. I'd also love a more visceral sound effect on your attacks. It sounds like you're smacking them with a pool noodle rather than Guts' great sword.
Agreed. So what's the verdict? Everyone gonna pick this up when it's fully released?
I think I will. I enjoyed the gameplay and I'm excited to see just how wild the dino combat can get. Assuming it releases at a fairly reasonable price, I think this will be a fun little indie Souls and Sekiro-like for fans of the genre. If you've been following the game's development to this point, I doubt you'll be disappointed.
We have been ordered to inspect this premises on the authority of the Supreme Leader of the United States of America, Hamlet.
Oh shit, it's a surprise inspection. You better get out of here, Hillary.
You're harboring enemies of the state, are you not?
Well, that's my cue, later losers.
Well, sorry folks, we gotta go deal with this BS so we don't get thrown in the Hamlet gulag like Bill. We sincerely appreciate you all joining us. Subscribe to the channel and wishlist Dinoblade on Steam if you are hyped like we are. Check out the Darkest Dungeon series if you want to know what the hell just happened, and tune in to see Donald get bitch slapped by a big daddy in the next episode of BioShock. See you all next time.